It's fall of 2024. We have high inventory in this market, subdued buyer demand, frequent price reductions, and a bit of economic uncertainty. And why is that? Primarily, it's due to higher interest rates and affordability issues. As you know, home prices went up significantly during the pandemic when interest rates were artificially low, home prices were lower, and everyone was moving to take advantage of that unique market. Post pandemic, we had the resultant higher home prices, and interest rates went up from about 2% all the way up to 8% at its peak. The good news is that rates have come down to an average of 6.2% for a 30-year fixed rate loan. In various communities, we are even seeing price reductions on listings, and yet homes aren't selling. But for you as a home buyer, you're looking for the best deal out there. And while interest rates have dropped, they aren't yet low enough for you to get into your dream home. So, what's the solution for you? Whether you're just looking for a better deal out there or it's just not in your budget to buy residential resale with our current interest rates, I offer to you new construction homes. It's a simple fact when the residential real estate market is slow, it is also slow for builders. But builders are more motivated to sell than your typical home seller is, as builders have sales goals, bigger bills to pay, and as inventory sits around, it reduces their profit margins. As such, they offer significant savings that you can take advantage of, not to mention the other benefits of buying a new home. In this podcast episode, I'm going to discuss 4 reasons why now is a good time for you to buy new construction. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Real Estate on the Front Range, my podcast where I cover all things real estate here on the Front Range of Northern Colorado. Join me to get market updates, tips, and information on relevant topics to make sure you are fully informed before you buy and sell your next home. This is Sean Gilliam, your host, and I look forward to you joining me on your favorite podcast for the latest episodes. The first reason to buy new construction is that there's less competition. So remember when just a couple of years ago, almost every home on the market had multiple offers, and often those homes went to the highest bidder, which meant $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, or even $100,000 over list price. In fact, I investigated a property for a buyer once, and we missed out on the opportunity, but it ended up selling $200,000 over list price. So those crazy days are over. With new construction, even during that time, there were no bidding wars. The purchase price is what they say it is, and no one will outbid you. The only competition you're possibly going to have is that if you find the right home for you and the purchase price and financing terms work for you, it's better to get it under contract sooner rather than later. I say this for a couple of reasons. One, another buyer could pick the house you want right after you leave the sales office. And secondly, the incentives offered by builders do expire. So make sure you pay attention to those deadlines so that you don't miss out. The second reason to buy a new construction home are those incentives that I just mentioned. Remember, in a slower market like we have now, builders are very motivated to sell, and they sell up their inventory faster by offering incentives to you as a buyer. Now, there's a few types of incentives that we typically see in the market for new construction homes. The first one is price reductions. Builders will do price cuts on their existing inventory, sometimes quite significantly. These aren't always reflected in the multiple listing service, which is where all of us licensed brokers list homes for sale. So it's key for you or your agent to check with the sales rep to see the latest price. Often, if they've talked with you and they know that you're interested in a particular community or model, the sales rep will reach out to you or your agent and let you know about price reductions as well. And I should also point out that some builders are willing to negotiate a price reduction if it means you'll sign the contract right then and there. So if you're very interested in a property or a particular home, make sure that you come equipped to ask questions and see if potentially you could get a lower price on the property or some other incentive as well. Secondly, builders offer incentives such as money towards closing costs and or an interest rate reduction if you use their preferred lender. And I would recommend that people do use their preferred lender. Very rarely have I seen an outside lender with the ability to match what a preferred lender offers. So you're going to get your best deal on the incentive if you use the builder's preferred lender. It also makes it easy because their preferred lender is also, or typically in-house. And so it'll be a smooth process, a smooth transaction, less stressful for you in the home buying process. And then currently, depending on your credit and financial information, some builders are providing an interest rate of 3.99%, which is significantly lower than that 6.2% average as of the making of this episode. So this can result in significant savings for your monthly payment. A third type of incentive that a builder may offer, in addition to those that I just mentioned, are move-in packages. These typically include blinds, a clothes washer and dryer set, and a refrigerator if that's not already included. These incentive packages will save you thousands of dollars up front. Also, be aware that if this incentive package is not available, the cost of buying these essentials will be an upfront cost for you. And I should add that if this is something that might be a burden to you, present that to the sales rep because they may be willing to throw it in just to get the contract signed that day. So don't be afraid to ask. It's always a good thing. And you never know what a builder is willing to negotiate. A third reason to buy a new construction home is yet another money saver for you. You will need to have homeowners insurance. As many can attest to, the cost of homeowners insurance has skyrocketed in many areas around the country due to natural disasters. A perk of buying a new construction home is that many insurers will give you a discounted policy because of the fact that it is a new home. Everything is new, including the roof and the plumbing. The risk of something going wrong in your home is less, and therefore the policy is less expensive. This leads to the fourth reason to buy a new home. It's just that it's a new home. Everything is new and it even has that new house smell. There's no need to replace any majorly expensive items for many years. There's no updating to do or future projects you need to budget for. You can just move in and enjoy your new home. Just give it your personal touch and how you want to decorate it, and you're good to go. Further, most builders offer a 1 year warranty. So if there are any touch ups or repairs needed, they will typically be covered by the builder. And to give you more peace of mind, you can get a thorough home inspection at about the ninth or 10th month of that 1 year warranty to make sure you didn't miss anything. You can also get a home warranty that covers appliances and mechanicals, such as furnaces, boilers, or air conditioners, that may go out beyond the manufacturer's warranty, which is often only 1 year. So, as you consider buying a new construction home, know that these incentives are given by the builder to push sales. They are willing to make it work if it means selling their inventory. So, don't be afraid to ask for incentives not offered. Also, know that once the market picks up, builders are less likely to offer incentives or not offer any at all. So, take advantage of the market that we're currently in. So, those are the four main reasons why I think it's beneficial to buy a new construction home, especially in this slower market that we're having. As you're trying to find the best deal out there or find something that fits in your budget that the residential real estate market doesn't offer you, new construction is the way to go. I also want to remind you that it's good to have representation when buying a new construction home, as the sales rep works for the builder, not for you. Mind you, they're not your enemy, but they are beholden to represent the builder. They use their own contract, not the real estate commission approved contract that allows you to terminate for multiple reasons. With a builder contract, once you sign that thing, your earnest money in most cases is forfeit. So if you have to cancel for some reason, you're going to lose that earnest money. And you'll want to have someone represent you and to help you do all of that due diligence up front so that you can sign that builder contract with confidence, knowing that you won't need to terminate for any reason and you can make it to the closing table and enjoy your new home. So if you need help with representation, you want to see what the market looks like along the front range here for new construction homes, don't hesitate to get in touch. I'm glad to offer my services to you. You can reach me here at 970-313-6706 or stay to the end of this video where you'll see other contact information for me as well. I look forward to talking to you soon. Take care.